Imagine a world where basic necessities are luxuries, a world where the simple act of turning on a tap to get clean water is an unattainable dream for many. Picture a place where having a full meal is not just a daily routine, but a rare and joyous occasion. This is not a dystopian future, this is the present reality for millions of people around the globe, where clean water is a distant dream, and a full meal is a cause for celebration. In these places every drop of water is precious, and every morsel of food is a treasure. The struggle for survival is relentless, and the fight for basic human dignity is a daily battle. This is the stark reality for millions trapped in the clutches of extreme poverty. They live in overcrowded slums, in makeshift shelters that offer little protection from the elements. Children play in dirty streets, their laughter a stark contrast to the harshness of their surroundings. These are the forgotten people living in the shadows of society, their voices unheard and their struggles unseen. The numbers are staggering. Almost 700 million people struggle to survive on less than $2.15 a day. This is not just a statistic, it is a harsh reality that affects nearly 1 in 10 people worldwide. These individuals face insurmountable challenges every day, from finding enough food to eat to securing a safe place to sleep. Among these forgotten corners of the world lies South Sudan, a country that has been ravaged by years of conflict and instability. Here, the scars of war are visible everywhere, from the destroyed buildings to the barren landscapes. The people of South Sudan have endured unimaginable hardships, yet they continue to persevere. Ravaged by conflict and crippled by corruption, it bears the harrowing title of the poorest country on earth. The infrastructure is in ruins, and the economy is in shambles. The government is plagued by corruption, and the people are left to fend for themselves. Despite these challenges, the spirit of the South Sudanese people remains unbroken. Here, poverty is not just a statistic, it's a suffocating reality. Malnutrition is rampant, and access to healthcare is limited. Many children do not live to see their 5th birthday, and those who do often face a lifetime of hardship. Yet, amidst the despair, there is hope. The people of South Sudan are resilient, and they continue to fight for a better future. This is a story about the people of South Sudan, their daily struggles, and their resilience in the face of unimaginable adversity. It is a story of hope and determination, of a people who refuse to be defined by their circumstances. Despite the challenges they face, the people of South Sudan continue to dream of a better future, and they are working tirelessly to make that dream a reality. The sun rises over South Sudan, painting the sky in hues of orange and gold. The first light of dawn casts long shadows over the dry, cracked earth, illuminating the thatched huts that dot the landscape. This serene beauty, however, belies the harsh realities faced by the people who call this place home. But for the people of this troubled nation, the dawn brings not the promise of a new day, but the harsh reality of their daily struggle. As the sun climbs higher, the heat intensifies and the challenges of the day become more apparent. The villagers walk through the dusty paths, their faces etched with lines of worry and fatigue. Children, with bare feet and tattered clothes, play in the barren landscape, their laughter a stark contrast to the desolation around them.
I wake before the sun. The pre-dawn chill is a brief respite from the relentless heat that will soon follow. As I rise, I see the silhouette of my neighbors, also beginning their day, each of us driven by the same need to survive. My stomach growls with hunger, but my children need me. Their innocent faces, still peaceful in sleep, remind me of my duty as a parent. I must find a way to feed them, to keep them safe, even if it means enduring my own hunger. They need to eat, even if it means another day of scavenging for scraps. The search for food is a daily ritual, one that takes us to the edges of the village, to the places where discarded remnants might offer a meal. It's a humbling and often fruitless task, but it's one we cannot avoid. There's no electricity in our small mud hut, no running water, no sanitation. The walls, made of mud and straw, offer little protection from the elements. Fetching water is a daily chore, one that requires a long walk to the nearest well. Each drop is precious, used sparingly for drinking, cooking, and washing. Life here is stripped bare, reduced to the primal instincts of survival. Every day is a battle against hunger, thirst, and the elements. Yet, amidst the struggle, there is a sense of resilience, a determination to endure. The people of South Sudan face their hardships with a quiet strength, finding moments of joy and hope even in the most challenging circumstances. The sunrise, though it brings another day of struggle, also brings a new opportunity to persevere, to find a way forward, and to dream of a better future.
In South Sudan, money is scarce. The landscape is dotted with small villages, each struggling to survive amidst the remnants of a long and brutal conflict. The economy, crippled by years of conflict, has left behind a trail of destruction and despair. Buildings lie in ruins and the infrastructure is almost non-existent, offers little in the way of jobs or opportunities. Most people survive on subsistence farming, scraping by with what little they can grow. The lack of employment means that many spend their days idle, with nothing to do but wait and hope for a better future. Their livelihoods at the mercy of unpredictable weather patterns. The harsh climate can turn a promising season into a disaster overnight, leaving families without food or income.
For me, money is a distant concept, a luxury I can barely comprehend. My hands, weathered and worn, hold only a few small coins, a stark reminder of our daily struggle. My days are consumed with finding enough food for my children, a task that grows more challenging with each passing season. The barren landscape offers little in the way of sustenance, and I often find myself scavenging for anything edible. The local market, a bustling hub of activity, is a place where people come to barter and trade. It's a vibrant scene, full of life and energy, but for me, it holds little appeal. With empty pockets and a heart filled with worry, I can only watch as others barter and trade. The weight of my empty pockets is a constant reminder of the challenges we face. I can only watch as others barter and trade. The market is a place of hope for some, but for me, it is a place of despair. The sight of others exchanging goods and money only highlights my own lack of resources. Despite the hardships, there are moments of joy. The laughter of children playing in the dusty streets brings a brief respite from the daily grind. Their innocence and happiness are a stark contrast to the struggles of the adults around them. The elders, with their wisdom and experience, often sit quietly, reflecting on the past and the uncertain future. They have seen the country through its darkest times and hold on to the hope that one day things will improve. In the face of adversity, the community comes together. People support each other, sharing what little they have. It's this sense of solidarity that keeps us going, even when the weight of empty pockets feels too heavy to bear. As the sun sets over the South Sudanese countryside, there's a glimmer of hope. The resilience of the people, their ability to find joy in the smallest of things, and their unwavering support for one another are the true treasures of this land. The future may be uncertain, but the spirit of the people remains unbroken. With each new day, there is a chance for change, a chance for a better life. And that more than anything is the weight we carry in our hearts.
Clothing, a basic human need, becomes a luxury in the face of extreme poverty. In South Sudan, where survival trumps vanity, people make do with what they can find.
My children, their clothes tattered and torn, run barefoot through the dirt roads. They don't complain, for they've never known anything different. Their laughter, echoing through the dusty streets, is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, joy can be found.
In this forgotten corner of the world, the rule of law is fragile, almost non-existent. Years of conflict have eroded trust in authority, leaving many to fend for themselves.
Disputes are often settled with violence, and justice is a luxury few can afford. Nayajima, like many others, lives in a perpetual state of fear, her heart pounding with every unfamiliar sound.
The absence of law and order casts a long shadow over South Sudan, hindering its progress and trapping its people in a cycle of poverty and violence. Section 6. A Glimmer of Hope. Despite the hardships they face, the people of South Sudan have not given up hope. In the face of adversity, their spirit shines through, a testament to their resilience and determination.
Small acts of kindness, a helping hand, a shared meal. These moments of humanity offer a glimmer of hope in an otherwise bleak landscape. International aid organizations, working tirelessly on the ground, provide essential services, from healthcare and education to clean water and sanitation.
Section 7. The Power of One. The challenges facing South Sudan may seem insurmountable, but it's important to remember that even the smallest act of kindness can make a difference.
Every dollar donated, every voice raised in awareness, every effort to educate ourselves and others about the plight of the world's poorest contributes to the solution. The power of one, multiplied by millions, can create a ripple effect, transforming lives and communities.
Section 8. A brighter future. The journey towards a brighter future for South Sudan will be long and arduous, but amidst the challenges, there are glimmers of hope.
Education, the key to breaking the cycle of poverty, is slowly gaining ground. Healthcare initiatives are bringing much-needed medical attention to remote communities. And with each passing day, the people of South Sudan demonstrate their unwavering spirit, their determination to create a better future for themselves and their children.
Section 9. What you can do. The plight of the world's poorest may seem like a distant problem, but it's a shared responsibility. We can all play a part in creating a more just and equitable world.
Educate yourself about the root causes of poverty. Support organizations working on the ground. Advocate for policy changes that promote sustainable development. Every action, no matter how small, can make a difference. Together, we can help build a world where extreme poverty is a relic of the past, not a grim reality of the present.